All right, welcome back to BM Talk to Them. So today we actually have Sharon, and Sharon was on episode 39. So she actually reached out and said that she is seeing somebody that reached out to her. So I wanted to bring them both here on the catch up to see how it's going. How you both doing?
Great.
Hey,
How about
BM.
you?
I'm good, thank you. All
Good.
right. So Sharon, do you want to introduce is who is he, and let's get to know you both.
Yes, okay. So I was on episode 39 and I met this wonderful man that I'm now calling my husband.
Husband?
Yes, my husband. Yes.
Hold on, wait a minute. Were they on the wedding episode? Were they? I'm not sure. I think they were. I think they were on there.
Yes.
Yo! Wait, a
Yes.
husband. But you
Yes, we got married. Yes, thanks to the show we met and we got married. Yes, we just moved.
wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow, 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 wow.
Yes, yes. Thanks to
Wow.
you guys. Yes.
Wow, wow. Yo, this is what it's all about.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely,
understand?
PM.
Like
Yes.
You understand?
this is
You
amazing,
understand that, man? This is what I mean. This is what I like to see. Real love, real people, real couples. It's a real thing.
guys. This is amazing. I did not expect this. You
Yes.
just told me that you seeing somebody now. You're married.
Now,
Now you can tell somebody's really hype.
You're married.
now married. Yes. Happily married. Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
wow, wow. Okay, all right. Let's go to the beginning, guys.
Okay, let's go. How this happened?
This is crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yes.
So you was on episode 39.
Yes. I was on episode 39. The show aired, and, I'm still continuing doing my content. And my husband was leaving really nice comments on my post. And then
Okay.
a few months later, he reached out to me and said, he's always liked me. I guess now he knows I'm single. And he said he's always liked me, and he gave me
Started off in the comment section.
his
Okay.
number, and we exchanged numbers, and the rest was history.
Wow.
The rest was history. Yes. Yes. We went against all the grains of the rules everybody set, and we connected right away.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is shocking, guys.
I mean, there's really no rules. When you get older, you hear about all types of stuff. People running away to go get married and going beyond the tradition, leaving the traditional way to get married and things like that. And we just had that episode of the catch up when the dude from Philly proposed to the other girl. I forgot her name. The girl with the short hair, the cut hair. Um, that was like the first wedding, kind of pop the balloon or find love proposal, and that was like what, season 3 or something like that. I don't like no season 2 something. I don't. It was early in the pop the balloon show when that happened. Y'all know the anniversary, not the anniversary episode, but the proposal episode when that happened, and that was within the month from the time. I think that were all within 30 days. Dude proposed to her and then got married. That all happened in less than 6 months, dude. Like that, it happened real quick. So there's no rules no more. There's no standards. Just do what you want, whatever works for you. Just go ahead and do it. You live once.
Shocked.
Yeah. It's great.
So you're
Yeah.
both
So
married. Like you actually got married. Like
yeah, we legally
Yes.
got married.
Yes.
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 You wanna put a little input on on your
wait.
thoughts?
First of all, let's get his name. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, which is
I'm Arthur.
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 Okay.
Okay. How you
Yes.
doing, Arthur? How you
I'm
doing?
good. 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 Thank you.
So you reached out to Sharon after the show. You DM'd her. How explain to us how was that?
Well, what it was, we followed each other on Instagram, and I always liked her post. I was a fan. I was a fan of hers first, and still am our biggest fan. I always liked her fashions, and she's always seemed so sweet and so genuine. And I was taken by her. She was beautiful, of course, she's as well.
So when you was talking, right, you was giving each other good comments and stuff like that. Who made the first move? Like, who was the one that asked for the number, or how was that?
Well, I sent my number through what is it, the DMs,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I said if she'd like to, she could call, and I left it open. If not, I understood, but I was interested, and I was always a fan. Like I said, I always thought she was so pretty and she was so sweet. And I saw a clip of her on Pop the Balloon, and what really impressed me was how she was very helpful toward the other ladies on the show getting prepared. We help them with the hair and
Okay.
everything. And I was like, that was very sweet of her, to do that. So that made me become even more of a fan of hers.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Okay,
All
okay,
right.
okay. So how's the dynamics?
Now I'm gonna tell you about the DMs and the number thing. I wanted to know the message before that with like a sincere message to be like, okay, it's cool. It's safe to call this dude. He's not no creepy guy. We follow each other. He leaves comments under my pictures and stuff like that. Unless she was just that open to how he was commenting and he seemed genuine from her reading the comments, and they might have had some communication before. I'm not sure. He just said, I sent the number. I don't know, but hey, it worked. Whatever method it works. I just know that I'm not sending my number through the DMs and Instagram. That'll make me look nuts.
Guys, like the moment when he reached out, Sharon, did you call him? How was that?
Yeah. So a little background story before he even DM'd me and sent me a message.
This is what we need.
I had a crush on him also.
Okay.
But I wasn't going to let him know because I wasn't sure if he was in a relationship or not. It was very clear I was single because I was on Pop the Balloon, but I wasn't sure for him. So whenever he would leave a comment, I would get excited. I'll show it to my mother and I'll say, oh my God, he's so, attractive. And, I told my mom one time, like, that's going to be my husband right there. That's me. The minute I saw him, I knew that was me. Our energies match, at least on surface. So, when I called him, I was very surprised at how sweet his energy was. He was, most guys, not to discriminate against anybody, but you see an attractive man, in my experience, their personality is not exactly the best. But with Arthur, he was just very kind and very sweet, and I just felt an instant attraction to him. Yeah, and I live in New York. He lives in Dallas.
Oh damn!
Okay, so it's long distance,
long distance
now.
Yeah, long
There's a
distance.
pattern coming along here. There's a pattern. So long distance
long
works.
distance.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked for a few months, and then he was supposed to come to New York for a week, but I wanted to take the initiative and really see how he lives and really get a feel of Dallas and really make sure he was real and legit. And so I flew out to Dallas, and that was it.
The rest is history.
The rest was history.
It was history.
Okay, that's nice.
The following week, he came to New York. He spent a week with me and my family, and he was so kind. And he asked my son if he could date me. And I'm Ghanaian, so in my culture, our culture, it's a little different to the American culture, And so he followed things which
the dad, I hear about that. I don't know. I never heard about asking like the son. I know the father. Is it go to like the oldest male in the household? There was no dad, and maybe the oldest male. Is that a rule? I don't know. Because I never heard of anybody asking the son. The dad and the mom, yeah, but
truly appreciated. He was just very kind, and he took all the right steps that I would hope a man would take.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you both was following each other, but it took for her to come on the show for you to finally say, you know what, let me go and DM her.
Yes, I was really impressed, like I say, with how she interacted on the show. And I did like the little black dress she wore. She looked very hot. I'm like, yes.
She looked very hot.
Yes, I'm like, yeah. Those them like I gotta
Paris Hilton style. That's hot.
Shoot my shot.
Okay. Yeah, and I also think that the good thing about the show is, you're getting the exposure. People are able to see who's single and who's not.
Right.
And, depending on the questions they ask, you're able to determine their personalities and, if you're really a match with that person, at least in my experience from watching the show. So with Arthur, I think the way we met was perfect. It wasn't on the show, the guys on the show were great, but the way we met was perfect for me in my experience. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So if I didn't go on the show, I don't think he would have even.
Right. So the show is what gave him because obviously he's able to see you in real life. Not in real life, but see you on the screen, and then that's what made him say, you know what, let me go and talk to her. So
yes.
So a lot of people right now, if you're at home sitting there and you follow a bunch of people for no reason, you just follow them, please. You never know. Some people just follow people just to follow, just sitting around there. But then when they see them on the show, they might say, "Oh wait, that's how they are." Yes. So this is a great example. So guys, so you're both married now. So how long have you been married? How was the wedding? Let us know.
So you want to tell Arthur?
Well, we had a
You could have invited BM and Arlette to the wedding.
quick one. We just went to the Justice of the Peace, and we're going to do
Okay.
something later on with the family,
Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
nice.
probably back in New York. But the
Okay.
main thing was the first thing I wanted to do, outside of asking her son, could I date her daughter? I asked her mother
Oh,
to
nice.
give us her blessing. Could I get her blessing and allow me to marry her daughter?
Okay.
So that was very important to me. It was important to me I needed to know how her mother felt about it, and she gave
Mm-hmm.
us a blessing. She was very beautiful and very sweet about it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
So
great.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so it's only been a couple of months since we've been
yes,
married.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
But again, from the time we met, it felt like we've known each other for years.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Our energies match, our love language matches, our birthdays match. Everything was just the
Wow.
perfect match. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, our
Okay.
Wow.
birthdays are
Wow.
3 days apart.
yeah,
Oh, that's great.
That's
Yes,
nice.
yeah,
yes.
That's amazing. Okay.
yeah,
Fun-filled week.
So do you both are you living with each other now, or how is that going?
Yes,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Okay.
Who moved to what state?
So who moved
I
where?
re
She definitely moved to Texas. Out of, I know you got out of New York. I know you got out of New York.
relocated.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, get out of New York,
I
man.
left.
Get out of New York.
I left New York and moved to Dallas. I think that was the best move for me.
People are coming on our show complaining about long distance.
It's not a problem. You just got to make it work. If that person is the perfect match for you, you make it work. Like we literally would see each other every other weekend. The longest was 3 weeks, and I think he was complaining, I can't wait another.
Yeah,
He couldn't wait. So we
yeah.
made it work.
If you go on this show or any Pop the Balloon show that you fly into, especially Arlette's, expect 90% of the time your match is probably not going to be in the same city, state, or maybe in the same state, but maybe 4 hours away from you. I don't freaking know. However big your state is, depends on how long the drive could be if they live long distance in your state. Do not expect them to live nowhere near you. I see a lot of people on this show flying in from Atlanta and Texas a lot. Atlanta, Texas, and Florida. If you're, you know, one of those next door states and it's only an hour flight, hour and 30 minutes, okay, not that bad. You know what I mean? But hey, there's people coming in from like, they be like DC, Baltimore, New York, Chicago a lot. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Expect for your match to not be close. Fly in with those expectations. Don't fly in and then don't match anybody just because, oh, it's long distance. I don't do long distance. If you don't do long distance, maybe don't come to the show unless you just want to get lucky. You know what I mean? So, or unless you might end up liking somebody enough to the point that it changes your perception of what you actually wanted in a significant other, male or female, whatever. You know what I mean? To make you like somebody enough to be like, you know what? I wasn't for a long distance, but I like you so much to the point that I'm going to consider doing long distance because I want this to work. I want you. You know what I mean? But just it's just a blanket statement. Go to Pop the Balloon or Find Love with the expectations of dating somebody long distance.
just have to make it work. If you really want to, if you really like the person, you feel like it's a true connection, you make it work. And I was willing to make the sacrifice.
Yeah.
He offered, safety, security, and he just made me want to move. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to make this change, and I did, and it's been great. Getting to know each other. It's been a smooth transition. The key thing is communication.
Mm-hmm.
We're very good with communication. He gives me a safe space to be honest and truthful, and I do the same thing for him. And I don't know, we just match really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just
Wow.
compliment each other.
Oh, I like this picture. This is fly right here. I like this.
It's been a blessing. I'll be honest. I know everybody says it's the honeymoon stage, but he was married for 20 years. I was married for 10 years.
Okay.
Our kids are grown. Now we can really focus on each other and really build a healthy relationship.
Okay.
And,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
grateful for that. And again, thanks to the show,
That's
it put
nice.
me out there and I got that exposure. So
Okay.
thank you
Yeah.
for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're,
This is
you're
perfect. You already got the experience. No beating around the bush. We just gonna, ride this out. Okay, I like that.
you are welcome. Once
Yeah.
when I get stories like this, you are always welcome. This is
Yes.
great.
Yes.
So
Yes.
okay, so how's the family dynamics? Like how did your kids take this news and stuff like that?
Well, my son, I have two boys, and
Okay.
they were both taken back that he actually took the initiative to ask me permission to date. So he's leading by example, which I really appreciate.
I know he probably gained a lot of respect for that too.
Both my sons love him. Just the fact that, all right, so now let me just backtrack a little bit.
Okay.
The world we're in now, the culture we're in now, everybody wants to follow these rules, and it's very hard to trust nowadays. So I trusted him to meet my kids, and I don't want to lose my train of thought, but everything just flowed perfectly. My sons love him. My mom loved him. The minute she met him, she knew, like, okay, this is it. Because now
I don't know what she sees in the culture about following rules now. Man, I don't see any rules. I see the opposite. Like, I would have thought she would have said, well, she did say earlier about like everybody, going beyond the boundaries and the rules and not doing things the traditional way. I would say people are not following the rules now and are not doing things in a traditional way in the culture. I would think that's what's going on. Like, that's not the new thing, but it's heading towards more of that. She's saying the opposite. I don't know what she sees, but I don't know.
People don't take chivalry doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
It doesn't exist, and people don't take time to really follow certain steps, or I don't know how to even say it.
Now she's saying people don't follow certain steps. I don't know. Let him explain.
Would I say? Can I say the word? I think you're looking for the word traditional.
Traditional, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, very
traditional.
Very.
There you go.
Very
there you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very traditional. So
Yeah,
if I
nobody's
take him back home
traditional
to
anymore.
Ghana, I'll be proud because
You two look
culture.
you two look great, by the way. You two look the couple, and this is amazing to see. And the best thing about this, guys, is that you lot are the ones that we're looking up to, because you lot are older than us. So finally, we have a mature couple that we can look up to, and as an example.
Yeah, so far this is like the oldest couple I've seen on the show
of what love should be.
Yeah,
because at the age that we are all at, right? Some of us are just not as serious as others. Let's just be honest. Especially like your age range when we done your episode, Sharon. There's a lot of people that are popping for superficial reasons and just reasons that
exactly.
Just like, really at this age, guys, come on, like. What can we do? Even the younger generation are looking up to you guys, and they're like, "Well, look at them. If they're doing this, then I'm okay."
Exactly.
So, how important do you think it is for the older, age range people that come on the show to set an example for the younger generation, to be serious, to be intentional? How important is it?
I think that's very important.
Very, extremely important. We have to set the example. Like I say, even just dealing with us being in a relationship, giving each other grace, watch the egos.
Yeah.
Let the other one, communication, like you said, communication, watch your ego, and be patient with one another, because you're learning.
Yeah.
Take time. Mm-hmm. Never go to bed angry with each other.
Yeah, those things really exist.
No matter what, never go.
It's real.
And pick your battles. It's one thing sometimes as men, sometimes we always want to be right. Okay, do you always want to be right, or do you want to be happy? So sometimes it's a lot of power in just closing the mouth and giving her grace and let her talk. A lot of times, most of the time, if not all the time, most of the time, women, single or married, they just want to be heard. They just want you to listen to them. We don't have to solve all their problems. She just wants you to listen.
Now, wait a minute. There was another example of that. When Arlette, matter of fact, I might attach that episode below. Arlette was doing a catch up with this couple. This was like maybe a few videos ago. I'm gonna attach it. There was a girl that was just venting to the dude, and this actually caused their breakup, separation, you guess can say. And it's just like, they were separated, not married, but they just stopped talking to each other. This made the guy kind of call it off or whatever. She would vent to him about her problems, like, oh, this happened at work and such and such and such and such. He would do what he says not to do. He was just saying, just let them talk. Don't always try to be right. Don't try to solve their problems. The dude was trying to give the girl another foot to say, you should look at it from their perspective, like constructive criticism, and turn it around. And, he would try to be like, well, what did you do? And the dude would always do that. And that will cause them to have fights. a guy that's older with wisdom and knowledge has been married for 20 years and she's been married for 10. He didn't already been through that, made it to marriage and everything. And he's saying the key to making things work. And that's like, well, as guys, we kind of just got to let them vent. And that's kind of what I said. And the one dude was just like, I would always just try to, just try to talk to her and just try to get her to look at things from different perspective, a different side of things. And that always caused an argument. Now, in that case, in that catch up, she said, well, maybe the problem is me. So that would require her to change into what more of, a different type of person to look at things like him. I can tell you in the long run, and that guy, the younger dude in the last catch up that I'm talking about, he would probably have to change his ways if he wants to make it to marriage based off of what he's saying. You know what I mean? So that's why I like watching these catch-ups, man. You get a bunch of different perspectives. You get, it works this way. Then I just seen somebody to where the girl thinks that she needs to change and he's doing the opposite of what this dude is saying. It's shit. So I which way are we going with this thing? You know what I mean? So he's saying, hey, close your mouth. Can't always be right. So.
So I've learned that over the years. Just listen and everything will be all right.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have it all figured out, but even if nothing else, just know the state, be quiet and listen.
Absolutely.
Listen.
Yeah, and I think that's important in this culture because now everybody's so fluid and we're so surfacey. Everybody's just caught up on he's too tall, he's too short, he's too big. We're so caught up on that when we need to know what we truly want. We need to all do the internal work first. Get the proper guidance. If you see a couple that's already married, it's very hard to find couples that have been married for 30 years or more, or 40. If you find a couple that you admire, get some advice, get some guidance from them.
Right.
Try and you don't have to be so fluid. We're so fluid and bouncing around here and there, and it gets too surfacey. We need to really the hookup culture.
Yeah, the hookup culture.
Yeah, we need to be more connected. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's very important. It's very important. I'm hoping I can set an example for my boys. For these young men nowadays, they don't just hop on from one girl to another girl and get turned off with a girl because her mouth is too big, or I don't like her braids or what she's wearing. Like, you can change what you're wearing. You can change, and this is the way God made you, So we have to have better values, I think.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can set that example, especially for single Black families. I think it's very important.
And Alpha, do you have kids as well?
Yes, I have a daughter. She's 33. Yes.
Okay. How did she take all of this?
She loves it. They get along.
I know the daughter was happy.
Well, she loves Sharon.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
We're on both sides of the family. We're very lucky. Everything is like smooth.
Yes.
Okay.
Smooth.
Yes,
nice.
very lucky. The minute I met his sister, I fell in love with her. She was such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Wow. So we're very fortunate. We both come from healthy
I
families.
know a lot of times when this happens, both sides of the family are happy, like the younger kids and everything, because now, I mean, this might sound a little bit mean, but people be like, all right, my mama ain't gotta bother me no more. They got somebody, they got each other. Then we don't gotta be bothered with them that much. All right. We don't gotta worry about them. Blowing my phone up. I need this. No. You got your husband right there. You know what I mean? Same thing with the daughter. Whew, I love my dad, but goddamn, I don't got to be bothered by my pops no more. Sheesh.
So it's no toxic, dysfunctional, and that's a blessing.
Yes,
on
for
its own.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah,
For
we're
sure.
truly blessed. Yeah.
Wow. This is amazing. You both look very happy.
We are. Yeah. Thank you, BM.
And this is what I was talking about, like how us younger generation want to look up to you guys, because when you guys are actually talking, when you're explaining all these things, like there's some stuff that I'm listening to, because you lot have way more experience than me, because you was already married before and you are older than me. So some things that you say, even though you're together for a short time, but you've already had experience in other things that I could learn from you, right? So if I see that you both are acting a way that I want to be like that, it's going to make me want to also act like that. But when you have people that are coming on the show and they are doing what the younger generation is doing, it's just kind of like, shouldn't you be ready to take this seriously?
Yeah.
You would think.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you both for being
thank you.
serious.
And,
I
was gonna say, even when we were taping episode 39, watching the way you and Arlette are, you can see like the authenticity of your relationship, how you are. You both give each other the safe space. She listened to you, you listen to her, the teamwork. I love the dynamic that you guys have. You support her. You guys are doing great.
Oh, thank you. We have
Yeah.
to. I feel like if you don't understand your woman, or if a woman
Mhm.
doesn't understand a man, it's gonna be very hard. Like you said, you both said that everything just flows.
Yes.
it just flows perfectly, and that's just like me and my wife and I. It just
Yes.
flows. We both
Yes.
know, like when I'm filming her like intro, I don't even have to say anything. It's just like, okay, let's go,
Yep.
and she just it just moves. Or when I'm directing the show and stuff like that, she knows.
Yes.
So it's important for you to have that type of relationship with your partner, so everything is easy for you. If you know that you're gonna argue, or this thing's gonna annoy this person, you have to tackle that. You have to find a way to speak and,
Yes.
and, and fix that.
Hey, he said it himself. Don't go to sleep angry. Try to work out what you can, and talk through it.
In a calm way. And like you said, listen to each other. Just listen,
Yeah.
listen, and don't just argue and
Yeah.
listen.
Yes, don't be so quick to speak. Let them talk. Just stay quiet. Let her talk.
Yeah.
Yes. Process what they're saying and repeat
Respect.
it.
Respect.
Yes.
Respect.
Make sure you fully comprehend what they're saying. Something I learned, which I said mentioned in on the show. I was in therapy for a little while,
Hmm.
and the key communication with for the two of us. If he feels like there's an issue, he'll say, "Hey, I think we need to talk."
Hmm.
I sit down, I listen. He says whatever he has to say, then I repeat it, just so I make sure I'm comprehending, understanding what he's saying.
Hmm.
So what you're telling me is, and then we at the end we try and have some sort of conclusion. So it works. It works. It
You're
works for
you're
us anyway.
you're both such a classy couple. We
Thank
Thank
love
you. Thank you.
class.
Thank you. Thank you.
We
Thank you.
love
Thank
class
you.
on our
Thank you.
show.
Yes,
You
thank
Yeah.
you
know,
so much.
so I'm just happy
That's fire right there in front of the wine cellar. I like that.
because you both are representing us well. When we're talking
Thank
about
you.
Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Us, we are talking about stuff, this moments like this. So we can go and boast. I want to boast about this. I want to boast about how somebody came on the show and now they're married because she came
Yep.
on the show. That's
Yes.
what I
Yes.
want to boast about. I don't want to
100%.
boast about, this viral moments, this person done this person. I'm not
Yes.
boasting about that.
Right.
So people keep coming on the show and you keep on wasting a lot of time by rejecting people for reasons that's just, it doesn't really make sense. So, but when
Exactly.
you
Just petty.
look at stuff like this,
Just most of the time, 90% of the time, it's all petty reasons.
you're like, wow, like this is what you can actually have at any age
Yes.
range. It makes
One shoe is tied really good, and your other shoe is tied a little bit loose. I don't want it. That's the type of shit they be popping off of.
us happy,
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Agree. Thank you.
So
Okay.
what's next for you guys? What are you guys planning on? Now you're married couple. Let me say that word again. Married. They are
Yes.
married guys, yeah.
So what our goal right now is, I moved into Arthur's Place. We're looking to relocate to a bigger space for the two of
Yes.
us.
Okay.
Mhm.
And we're just trying to build our content. Of course, I'm a content creator and a staff accountant, and he
I support that.
he just yeah, he just supports me. So yeah, right now we're just trying to build a healthy, loving relationship. Wherever that goes, we're just gonna
Mhm.
just allow it to happen.
Yeah.
Is he
Yeah,
retired
that's
or
it.
something? Or
Me some more
Travel.
so, and
maybe he's retired.
helping her with her content.
Yeah. It's
That's
okay,
good.
baby.
That's good.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
great. And Alpha,
Yes.
for you, what's next for you?
It's like I say, helping her a lot. We're building her content and continue to let our relationship grow, and just being the best husband I can be, and make sure she's happy.
Yeah.
I would like to add to the young men, any man of any age that's listening or sees this, that if you really want to have true success, if you treat your wife right, I guarantee you the universe will give you anything more than you could ever imagine.
Oh, tell him again, brother.
That's
Tell him again.
that's the easiest way. You want to make it easy for yourself, treat your woman right, and the universe will give you more than you could ever dream of.
Yeah.
It's that simple. It's
I
not
mean, that goes along the happy wife, happy life. Now, a few days ago, there was a conversation somebody was having that isn't the way to go, but everybody has their own ways in handling marriage. You know what I mean? But hey, if he's saying it works for them, it works. It works for them. You know what I mean? So
rocket science. But if you don't treat your woman right, I guarantee you'll have a tough time. You will.
Men,
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. You got to get to that point though, at least, you know.
men, you're
Yes.
listening. Treat
Yeah,
your
man.
woman right.
Yes.
And women, let your man lead.
Yes.
Yes. Learn to be submissive. Play your role. Know what your role is and play it.
Yes.
Let him play the lead, and and just also work as a team. Something we had a discussion yesterday.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. I mentioned this as well in a few videos about how men are actually way more submissive than women. It's not viewed in the form of us submitting. When he goes, treat your woman right. Just listen. Us as men need to. That's us being submissive. We just don't put the submissive word behind it. You know what I mean? Because submissive, a lot of people coincide that with feminine or something like that. No, we're being submissive. We just don't say the word submissive because it just don't sound right. We gotta lead and be submissive, and leading sometimes is a way of being submissive.
And Arthur,
We are way more submissive than women. I'm putting it out right there. Because of a technicality, we are way more submissive than women are.
I was telling him I'm doing the things that I thought I was supposed to be doing as a wife, because in my culture there's certain things that we do as a woman. And Arthur corrected it, and he said that no, we're a team. You're supposed to be next to me, right? Is that how it is,
Yeah.
baby?
Beside each other.
Yeah, we're beside each other. We nobody's better. We're on the same level, and that's how it should be.
I think some people don't understand the meaning of letting your man lead. Letting your man lead doesn't mean the guy is on top of you. No.
Yes.
Exactly.
There's a leader there has to be a leader to be able to orchestrate things. And that's just how it is. Like in a household, the man should be the man, the leader, whatever. But it doesn't mean that he's better or bigger than you, on top of you. No,
Exactly.
You are both the same. You are a team.
Yes.
Like you as a man as well, if you call yourself a man and you're not a traditional woman, then you also have to provide.
Yes.
A lot of men say they want a traditional woman, but they don't provide. That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
And a lot of women say they want a traditional man, but they don't want to let the man lead.
Right.
So
exactly.
Pick what you want. If you want it, know that's what it comes with. So
also have a discussion with who you're dating of what providing looks like, because providing usually goes in a financial thing, and I want a provider, and it's like, oh, I'm paying double the bills. It's like you're my kid, but that doesn't look like that for everybody as far as like providing goes. You know what I mean?
This is a great example.
Key thing. That's the key thing. Knowing what you want. Knowing what you want.
Yeah.
Find that balance.
Exactly. Yeah.
We complement each other.
We do.
We complement it in areas where I'm weak at. I know she's strong at. I let her show me things, and be willing to let your other half show you. In areas that she's weak at, where I'm strong at, I show her. That what makes both of us a team. Makes us both strong.
Yes.
Exactly.
And again, don't let the egos get in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, this was absolutely amazing, guys. I'm sure the internet's gonna love this. I know the internet. They're gonna love this. Comment down below what you guys think about this.
Okay, so here's the thing with videos like this, right? With BM's happy, most of the down the line, the comments, they do turn different, but most of the comments be like, I know BM happy about this. Whew, I know this is a relief for BM. Whew, this is therapy for BM himself. They be going in on BM being happy because there be so much dysfunctional things happen on this show, behind the scenes of the show. People acting childish and all type of petty breakups and stuff like that be happening. Most of the comments are how BM is super duper happy. They be like, BM like, finally, damn. So they're gonna love this and love watching BM just be happy for once. The few times he's been happy on this show.
This is what we want to keep showing. We want to keep highlighting. I've been smiling the whole way through, guys. I don't really do that much, but do you lot have any final words that you want to say to people before we leave?
We should also have faith and love. We're here on this earth to love. We need to learn to open up our hearts, do the internal work, deal with your toxic traits, because you can't say I want a man, but then you're toxic. And then when he comes into your life, he's treating you a certain way, and then you have this whole attitude that there are no good men out there. There are plenty of good men out there. Do the work within yourself, and you will find him. And have God in your life.
Oh yeah, that is number one. And how is God in your relationship, guys? Like, are you guys putting him first? Are you guys?
It's the center.
Exactly.
It's the center.
Great.
It's in the middle. It's the center.
Great. Great.
Most definitely. That's the only way to go. It has to be the center.
Amen.
Yes.
Well, I just see nothing but good things for you guys. I mean, you're both married, so that's what it's all about. Do you have any last words you want to say, Arthur?
Again, just be patient with one another.
Mm-hmm.
And piggyback on what you said, love each other. And also remember, you are what you attract. And that means bad or good.
Yes.
So if you're attracting the wrong person, then you have to, like you say, you might have to do some inner work on yourself.
100%.
So do the work on yourself first.
Yes.
And better yourself, and you'll start attracting better things towards you, to you.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Right. And know what you want. Like Sharon said, know what you want, please. If you know that you don't want long distance, don't come on the show.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
If you don't want long distance, do not come on.
Don't bother. Don't even attempt to fill out a form.
Show, because a lot of people apply and they say they don't mind long distance, but when they get on the show, I don't want to do long distance.
Yeah, that's silly.
Then maybe you don't know what you want. So know what you want.
Exactly.
Yes.
Agreed.
All right, guys. So we'll be keeping.
Or people just go, I like what I like. That can work. Because you might see what you like. You might not be able to explain it. But like I always say with these scenarios, I'm not saying you can't get lucky. But hey, you can't really always put it all on luck.
Tabs on you guys. Any updates, let us know. I'm going to be keeping up.
You gotta go with what makes sense. But you are chancing it every time you fly out. You don't know what's going to walk out the back room. You don't know. So it's kind of like a lottery almost.
If you seeing where it's going and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing you around. And Arthur, you are part of the Pop the Balloon family now. So don't feel like you're a stranger just because you wasn't on the show.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here today.